So, what if you want to use AI in your music? What do you do? There is not a guide. There's nothing to tell you how to use it. So, today we are going to put forth the first official guide to using AI in music. Okay? Let's do it. Okay. How to use AI in music. Well, the first guide or the first step, stage analysis is, are you a professional musician? Are you famous? If yes, don't use AI in your music. Don't use AI for video. Don't use AI for audio. You are the product of a system that was performed by human beings, the audio, the video, the art. Okay, that's what got you your fan base. Use AI at your own peril. Um, Two stories that were out in the news recently. Will Smith, a famous actor, also a singer, um, was supposedly caught putting out a promo video for a concert or a music tour that he's going to have, and he used AI to create large portions of the audience. And people actually analyzed the video and saw that all the people in the audience were, their faces were all distorted in weird ways that weren't physically possible because the AI messed up. It's kind of embarrassing, and it's like, not only did you use AI for something you probably shouldn't have used AI at all for, but you did it in a way that's like, I can't get enough people to come to my concert, so I'm going to pretend I have more people. This is how you should not do it. Okay. Um, Recently, Megadeth put out an announcement for their final tour. They are a famous metal band, and they used AI to animate the a character, a drawing that was used on a lot of their albums, like the skeleton dude with the gas mask or whatever. And I think there was some fan backlash from that. People are like, "What are you doing, man? This is like cheesy." I have to admit though, when I saw it, I was like, that is kind of cool to see that iconic character from Megadeth's, art history like be animated and give this message. So I thought that was used in an okay way, but still it's just I would understand if people were did not like it, if there was some kickback to it. So if you're famous, if you're well known, don't use it. You know why? Because there's a ton of capable people all over, and you have the fame and the resources to let people help you realize your vision. So yeah, that's step one, hands down. If you were well known, just don't do it. God, please don't. Okay, the next one. You're a professional musician, but you're not famous. So this is subtle, but I would not use AI for music at all. How could you use AI? Maybe you could use it for video, right? Everything is about putting videos out um, on YouTube now. Even whether it's just an original song release, people are putting them out with videos. So if you're a musician and you are putting forth that you are a professional musician and here is my music, um, I don't see the problem with having the AI help you make a video if you're not famous, if you have not already found a formula that works using people, if you're just trying to get by, if you're just trying to scrape by, um, doing anything you can, yeah, let the AI make a video, but I would not use it for anything audio if you're going to call yourself a professional musician, right? I think that's almost offensive to think, yeah, I'm the musician, but I'm just going to let the robot decide what notes to play. Like, no, you're doing it wrong. Okay? Use it for video if you have to, if you have no other option. But even that, I mean, there are so many capable people if you reach out, if you have access to that network, if you have enough time to network and find the people, or if you have the money, You can, put it towards an actual person to help you do the video. However, I will say, when you get into video type things, the amount of time it takes to you know, uh, music takes a long time to record and to write. Video takes almost an exponential amount of time as you start to do more and more things, because it's like there are multiple tracks, and that's, there are multiple tracks in a music song too. So it actually is pretty analogous, and maybe it's just because it's very difficult for someone to be good at both audio and video. I feel like I've spent a lifetime as a hobbyist getting good at audio. Um, so I think an acceptable use of AI in video would be for someone who is a self-professed musician, where you're representing your original 100% human audio work, but maybe you use the AI robot to help you, make some cool pictures for your web page or the album cover, or have the AI help you make some cool scenes for your music video. I know, I remember Disturbed did something that was, I don't know if it was straight AI, but I mean, it almost had this like lo-fi retro. I cannot remember the name of the song, but it was one of their more recent videos, and it just seemed like it was almost an amateur video. So I remember there was backlash to that, and it's like, come on, you guys are a major band with a major record label. But then there's also that stylistic thing where, hey, this is a cool style, and however they got it out there, obviously it's still them playing the music, and the music just rocks. Um, so I think it was okay in that situation for them to use it, but it's acceptable also for people to give you backlash. So, um, again, use with caution. Do not use for audio if you're going to call yourself a professional musician. You don't need it. You're a professional. Play your music, and then, see what else the AI can help you with. All right. Next, we've got the amateur musician, the AI band. Here we go. So you don't know what you're doing. You're not putting out great songs. You're just winging it. You're trying to put in the time, and you're trying to find someone to jam with, except the people you jammed with just kicked you out because you're not good enough. So you didn't make it into the neighborhood band. So what do? Do you just give up? No, because you might eventually become awesome. So, hey, have the AI come and make you play a drum part. And, we used to have something like this, that actually we still do. It's called MIDI. And there's these things called loops, where people would come and make a bunch of pre-programmed loops, and you could just download like thousands of them. They used to just be free all over all the college forums and message boards. People would just post them. Now you can buy packs. You can add them on to all the drum programs have just packs and packs and packs of MIDI. So yeah, you could have an AI help you maybe go through the MIDIs and pick those, or you could maybe just pick them yourself and then use that as a beat, right? And then you could play your guitar over top of the beat. I think that in that space, when you are not representing yourself as a professional musician, absolutely use AI. Use it as a learning tool. Use it as something to help you jam. Like if there was an AI that could listen to somebody jam on the guitar and then just synthesize an on-time drum beat, kind of like a drummer, robo drummer, that would actually be pretty cool. I have not seen that yet. I have not seen anything beyond, here's this random beat that was probably pre-programmed in, and we've added a couple other pre-programmed riffs on top of it. It doesn't really feel like the AI is doing anything that is interactive back and forth. However, that is the one area where I think it could help an amateur musician. So certainly that is something that we should consider. Let me adjust this. What do we got here? Okay. All right. What else do we have? Now, for the beginner, the very, very, very beginner, just starting out, use AI for learning. I would look for maybe the AI could help take the place because you couldn't, you can't, pay for guitar lessons. You cannot afford them. You can just afford your, $80 Guitar Center special. Um, you're just getting started. Well, okay. Probably before AI, you would just go online and watch YouTube videos, and the YouTube was your AI, and it just taught you. And honestly, that's probably enough to teach many, many people. So do that. If there is an AI mechanism that can listen to you and give you feedback real time, I'm sure ChatGPT probably already does this. By all means, use it. I don't think it hurts because when you're learning, you use every tool at your disposal. The kids in school, I mean, I guess you could put them in a bubble, take away their cell phones and say, yeah, you can never use anything and you need to do everything the way we did it 20 years ago. Or you teach them to use the AI and the tools like a calculator, like tools to supplement the mind, tools to get through and solve the problems while still demonstrating your understanding. I think you can absolutely use AI for that. Okay, I think we had one more. Okay, just to give a counter example. If you are a professional video maker, you're a videographer, you do art through video, okay, then I think it's okay to have AI create your background music. If you are representing yourself as a visual artist, as a visual creator, and that is the entire point of your talent, and that is where your human nature lies, then I think it's okay to use music in a way that enhances it, in the same way that I said that a musician could use the AI for the video, right? I think you would have to give that. So again, I think it's how are you representing yourself to your community, to the public, right? And it's using the AI to supplement your media, but not to take the place of you creating the media, right? And the example I think here is a someone who's making these amazing videos and doing these crazy visual things, going and downloading some background royalty free music. That's what AI music is. It's the next evolution of that. And I think what's being worked out in the courts is, how much music can be used to train the AI that is then going to give us the background royalty-free music. And that should be a good discussion, I'm sure. So I think that's all we had. Let's see. Okay, that's all we had. Great job. So here at Massive Riffs, we're all about taking those tiny steps forward, trying to improve via technology, via learning, via the basics and the fundamentals. And each week, each month, we try to take tiny steps forward. So we are going to try an experiment, and we're going to try to release a music video with all original 100% human being conceived and recorded music. Okay, and combine it with an AI enhanced video. Will I be in the video via green screen? Heck yeah. But will there be some AI clips? Yeah, we're going to try it out. And I don't know what'll happen. Maybe everybody will be like, that's just stupid. But maybe this is just the future, and maybe this is just a tool that actually gives some of the control back to people who don't have millions of dollars and these large faceless corporations that can do whatever they want, at the whims of some billionaire who takes accountability to nobody. Tools like these in the hands of amateurs could allow for something amazing. So something that equalizes people in a way. So, okay. That's all we have for this week. Now, I wanted to make an announcement. We will be releasing our next music video later this week. And the music video is going to be all green screen. The song's called Through the Storm. This will be the traditional style of video that you've grown used to, with the classic iconic TV clips in the background and us jumping around via green screen. But then shortly after, we will release a alternative video for another new song with some AI enhanced video. And we'll see, and we'll do a comparison video of the two. So I'm pretty excited about that. So that's all we had for this week. Thank you, everybody. Keep an eye out for the new videos coming soon. I can't wait to drop these for everybody. So that's all we had. So as always, take care, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember, be massive.